amid fears of government encroachment on religious trusts. Joint operation by Thawal District Police successfully neutralizes ECP-PWG insurgent camp in Hairong, recovers weapon, tactical gear and dismantles militant infrastructure. Amesco and Laikoiching village host cultural unity event amid calls to protect indigenous identity and resist threats to Manipur demographic and cultural integrity. And the MCC stages massive demonstration at Jantar Mantar, demanding restoration of religious access to Mount Kaubru and other sacred sites denied since May 2023. Hello, you're watching IS English News. I'm Jay Xiaoinam, giving you the news in detail. The recent passage of the Waqf Amendment Bill 2005 in both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha has sparked widespread protests across the country, particularly in Muslim-inhabited regions where concerns over the implications of the amendment provisions have led to waves of unrest. The bill, which aims to alter key aspects of Waqf property management, has drawn sharp criticism from various minority rights groups who allege that it undermines the autonomy and rights of the Waqf boards. In Manipur, demonstrations were reported in several Meitei Pangal-dominated areas, including Mayang Imphal, Sora, Lilong, and adjoining localities. Protesters expressed strong disapproval of the amendments, stating that the move was pushed through without proper consultation with community stakeholders. Many feared that the bill could pave the way for increased government control over Waqf properties and limit the community's ability to manage their religious and charitable trusts independently. Local leaders and clerics have urged the central government to reconsider the bill and open a dialogue with Muslim organizations to address their grievances. Thousands of protesters from the Pangal community in Manipur gathered today to vehemently oppose the recently passed Waqf Amendment Bill 2025 by the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. The rally, organized by Pangal team, TEM PT Manipur, took place amid heightened tensions over the legislative changes affecting Islamic religious trusts. Taking off from the ex-MLA Irong Chesaba Eco Park, Pangal TEM Manipur headquarters, the rally denouncing the bill as a threat to the rights of Muslims and a breach of democratic principles. PT Manipur President Said Alam highlighted concerns that the amendments could undermine the autonomy of Waqf properties crucial to the Muslim community's religious practices. The Indian government's enactment of what we see as an anti-Muslim legislation has sparked widespread condemnation and rejection from minority communities, Alam declared during the protests. Protesters burnished placards with slogans such as "Withdraw Waqf Amendment Bill 2025" and "Down Down BJP," expressing solidarity against what they perceive as discriminatory legislation targeting minorities.
Eco Park Pangantem headquarter Pangantem Manipurna organized observer Sindariba Sigum Lava and that Parliamenda Lok Sabha Amati Rajya Sabha bill passed Kiba Waqf Amendment Bill Asi Akoi Muslim society da Dokimatic Yamna Sokpa Bill Ama Oibana Manipura Layriba Pangantemna Manipuri Prajam Yam Kusam Naraga Sigum Lava Bill Asi Yaning de Akoi akan mamong da condemn tawi masi reject tawbiyo haiba wafam adu ngasi pangantem gi president ama oina media gi kuthangda aigi maikai dagi thamjari akhoi strongly haiba bill asi reject tawi reject tawa pame akhoi strongly condemn tawi asigom bill asi kudak tagi reject tawbiyo haina akhoi slogan ke alauraga asi kunjat chapagi mayam pullaga tholak bani duna India Sarkar amadi Manipur gi hojik lebiriba governor na asigum daba bill asi reject toba sida yahunbiyo haina pangantem Manipur gi maikai dagi akhoi nalukna appeal.
Former Chief Minister Biren Singh took to social media to commemorate the 46th Foundation Day of the Bharatiya Janata Party, extending heartfelt greetings to party Karyakatas, supporters and well-wishers nationwide. In his message, Biren Singh highlighted the BJP's unwavering dedication to fostering a prosperous and resilient India, emphasizing the party's journey marked by steadfast commitment to national ideals. He reaffirmed their collective pledge to realize the vision of a Vikshit Bharat, an inclusive, developed and self-reliant nation. Biren Singh expressed optimism that the BJP's guiding principles will continue to steer the nation towards a future characterized by peace, prosperity, and overall progress for all Indians. In an coordinated operation conducted today, a joint task force of Thoubal District Police successfully neutralized a suspected KCP-PWG insurgent camp in the forested area of Hairok, Patri, Uyokche. Under the vigilant supervision of SP Thoubal, the operation unfolded as teams encountered hostile fire from miscreants, promptly retaliating with precision and courage. The pursuit lasted for 2 intense hours, culminating in the discovery of a substantial base camp where armed insurgent had shot refugee intermittently. During the thorough search of the camp, law enforcement seized a cache of weaponry and supplies, including an SLR EC 7521, a 12-bore single-barrel shotgun, VS 28549, and a variety of ammunition and tactical gear. Notably, the haul also included tear gas shells, stun grenades, ballistic jackets with plates, camouflage clothing, and medical supplies such as syringes and paracetamol tablets. The operation commenced at 4 a.m. and concluded at 9 a.m., marked by the complete destruction of the insurgent camp structures as part of the enforcement agency's mission to restore peace and security to the region. All seized items have been documented and handed over to the relevant authorities for further legal proceedings. In a series of coordinated operations across the hill and valley districts of Manipur, security forces and state police conducted extensive search and area domination exercises in fringe and vulnerable areas, resulting in a major haul of illegal arms and ammunition, arrests of insurgent cadres, and seizure of illicit liquor. During an operation in Kaira Wangkem village under the jurisdiction of Andhra Police Station in Imphal East District, a significant cache of weapons and explosive materials was recovered. The recoveries included 1 carbine stand gun with a magazine, 4 9mm pistols with magazine, 1.22 rifle with a magazine, 3 12-bore single-barrel guns, and 2 number 36 hand grenades with detonators. Additionally, ammunition comprising 3 rounds of 7.62 mm AK-47 bullets, 5 rounds of 9 mm, 3 rounds of .32 and 1 round of 12-bore ammunition were also found. 2 5.56 mm INSAS magazines, 1 tube launching device, tear smoke shells, including 3 soft-nose SR, 2 soft-nose LR, and 2 standard shells. 1 anti-riot stun shell and 1 radio wireless set were also recovered from the area. In a parallel operation at Kamranga village under Jiribam police station in Jiribam district, security personnel recovered additional firearms and tactical equipment. The seizures included 3 DBBL guns, 1 country-made SBBL gun, another SBBL gun, 5 live rounds of 12 bore ammunition for camouflage, bulletproof jackets without plates, 2 Baofeng handsets without antennas, 1 TYT handset without antenna, and 2 TYT handset chargers. The items were recovered during a sweep of the general area and are suspected to have been in possession of militant elements operating in the border districts. Meanwhile, in Moirang Oksongbung area under Moirang police station in Bishnupur district, an active member of the proscribed group KCP-PWG identified as Taurem Ranjit Singh, alias Pandamba, age 49, a resident of Luang Sambam, Matai Awang Laikai, currently staying at Moirang Oksongbung Laikai, was apprehended. His arrest is seen as a significant blow to the group's activities in the region. In another operation conducted in and around Potsangbam, Taupokpi, and Ningthaukong areas, also another Bishnupur police station, another active KCP-PWG member was arrested. The arrestee, Hemam Priyokumar Maitai, alias Irikomba, age 32, a resident of Moirang Panshang Laikai, presently residing at Moirang College Gate, was found to be directly involved in multiple extortion activities in Bishnupur and Nambol areas. A mobile handset was seized from his possession, which is now being examined for further leads. In a significant breakthrough, the Manipur police also apprehended a juvenile suspected to be an active member of the KCP-MC Progressive faction from Nambol Bazaar under Nambol Police Station in Bishnupur district. From the juvenile's possession, a motorcycle, a mobile handset, and a SIM card were recovered. Authorities believe the minor had been actively engaged in operations for the outfit and is being processed under relevant legal provisions for juvenile offenders involved in insurgency. In a separate anti-smuggling action, security forces intercepted a four-wheeler at Technopol Naka checkpost under Technopol police station. The vehicle, en route from Moray to Imphal, was found carrying 5 boxes containing 120 bottles of suspected Indian-made foreign liquor, IMFL. The vehicle was being driven by Mohammad Jamir Khan, age 23, a resident of Moray Ward number 4 in Technopol district. The seizure is part of a broader crackdown on the illegal transportation of liquor across the state, especially from border towns like Moray. Following complaints from local residents about the increasing influx of young individuals visiting shops that illicitly sell liquor during nighttime, the Manipur police launched liquor raids in various localities under Churachandpur police station, including Rengkai, Bible Hill, Joe Colony, and Lighthouse Lane. During these drives, authorities seized and later disposed of a large quantity of liquor, including approximately 517 liters of local wine, 8 liters of Indian-made foreign liquor rum, 212 cans of beer, and 49 liters of Indian-made foreign liquor whiskey. The High Court of Manipur has mandated the conclusion of witness examinations within a strict 8-week timeline for election petition against the election of MLA Karam Shyam. The directive issued by Chief Justice D. Krishna Kumar on April 3rd follows a petition filed by Okram Joy Singh challenging MLA Karam Shyam Singh's election. Okram Joy Singh, contesting from the Langtabal Assembly constituency, has alleged several irregularities, including concealment of criminal cases, misrepresentation of assets, and corrupt practices. The court had previously appointed an advocate commissioner to oversee witness statements, with the petitioner concluding their examination on January 21, 2025. Despite repeated adjournments and non-compliance from Karam Shyam, the court intervened after a report from the Advocate Commissioner highlighted the inability to proceed further. Senior Advocate H.S. Poonam represented the petitioner, while Mr. A. Mohendro, counsel for the respondent, assured completion of witness examination within the stipulated time. The next hearing is scheduled for April 8, 2025. In a show of unity and resilience, the Manipuri Ethnical Socio-Cultural Organization, AMESCO, hosted the annual Sajibu Khudol Tamba Igi Khongul Liba program at Leikoiching in Kangpokpi district in collaboration with the Leikoiching Village Authority. Against a backdrop of growing challenges to Manipur's indigenous identity, AMESCO President Ibotombi Loitongbam delivered a stirring message proclaiming all indigenous of Manipur are children of a single mother. The event, dedicated to fostering solidarity among the Tangkhul community, highlighted the urgent need to protect indigenous bonds in the face of external pressures. Highlighting the gravity of the situation, President Loitongbam cautioned against the encroachment of illegal immigrants and perceived governmental threats aimed at undermining Manipur's integrity. Today's event is crucial for our indigenous people, affirmed Daniel Rimai, Hetman of Leikoiching, emphasizing the impenetrable strength of internal solidarity against external division. The program also saw the presence of AMESCO advisor I.B. Luang, former Leikoiching Hetman A.S. Kapunkui, and Pastor Phung Rei Shang Kasung, highlighting widespread community support for preserving cultural heritage and unity.
Sajibu Khudol Tamba Igi Khongul Liba haiba thoram adugi program adugi manung chanbo oina ngasi asi anirak suba thoram oina mafam sida laksabani haiba thoram asi AMESCO na Sajibu Khudol Tamba Igi Khongul Liba haidana aikoina sahi lisang sitna pangthoktuna lakpani haiba Khudol Tambagi thoram asi aikoigi masan masi oibasingna makhura matol oibasingi mafamda ngamjaba sahi ama haurakpagi sahi ama loikhibagi langdai sigi marak asida AMESCO na sigumba Sajibugi Khudol Tambagi thoram asi pangthokjabani Igi Khongul Lijari hairega Igi Khongul Liba haibadi lamdam sida leiriba community purpuna maksing ase AMESCO na aikoi haurakpham di ama khakta oibanina ima amatagi masani aikoi gi haurakpham amatani aikoi isil inauni haibagi igi mari maka aikoina thiminaraga igi mari oiriba isil inau sing ipaitol punamakki mafamda lamdam sigi masan masi oibasingna ibungi damaktani khuragi damaktani haidana ngamjaba khudol tamme hairega awa nungai gi wari liminadana aikoina tungda haurakadoriba mirol asigi damakta aikoi gi awana punamak do kokminaraga nungai yai phaba aduga pansinung sang wari likhul adomda lakminadana aikoina program asi sanction mani
masigi program AMESCO gi program si pakhang na bahan na aikoi gi AMESCO gi keno team aman la ka engondari fast information pibirami adudi ki mahang na fast information pirak matam da kari kram matam dono ham tumda aikoi gi Sajibu gi Khudol Tamba Igi Khongul Liba hasi matam deni hain mahakna phajana haibadi o phari adudi chin tam amagi khongul lirak pa habi singa si yam nungairba aikoi gi pinsirol da amakak wairi asi gumba si aikoina otragadi asi masi aikoina welcome tabudradi aikoi punsida taibomi ama hillaga asigumba khongol siliba aduga maramsi khangdadana hinbai sunuaite asi lakoi si aikoi khungan mayamda aikoi phajana announcement tawraga matamsi yam pum phan aikoi tawjage haina laiba aikoi gi ichi nawgi khoji ki oja singi AMESCO digi aikoina pausi piramaga ngasi gi sunday sida engagement tawduna tantruk sida lapiriba asidamakta aikoi khungan ahalamam mayam machangaga hairiba wari si amaga consultation discussion tawnraga masi matam bhat tanaba amal labdi aikoi chin tamda riba ichi naw myam si bhat taba am purakani ai si aikoi ki asani asida makta lakpiriba oja myam da aduga president AMESCO colleague myam bai khoina thagat pa phunduk chari.
The Delhi Meeting Coordinating Committee DMCC organized a protest demonstration titled Kobru Kasi and Prayer Meeting for Iputhau Kobru, Iputhau Thangjing, Iputhau Wangpur and Iputhau Marjing today at Jantar Mantar, New Delhi. Kobru Kasi, meaning let us ascend Mount Kobru, is not merely a spiritual goal, it is a profound assertion of the Meitei community's unbroken cultural and religious legacy. It is a demand to reclaim our right to access the sacred sites that define our identity, spirituality, and survival. Mount Kobru is the cradle of Meitei and Yelhomi indigenous peoples' civilization, where the indigenous Yelhomi people first settled thousands of years ago before moving to the Central Valley of Manipur, said the DMCC in a release. It maintained that, however, since 3rd May 2023, Meiteis have been forcibly denied access to Mount Kobru in Kangpokpi district, Mount Thangjing in Churachandpur district, and Iputau Wangpril in Chandel district by Kuki armed groups. These violent actions, backed by tacit Indian state complicity, are a blatant attack on religious freedom and indigenous rights, urging the government of India to act upon its own assurances to restore the rule of law, ensure free movement, and end support to sectarian and militant forces. Giving its stance, the DMCC in the release stated, lakhs of Meiteis are ready to lay down their lives to defend Kobru, Thangjing, and Wangpril. The Meitei people will go to their sacred sites with or without government protection. Additionally, a memorandum was submitted to Prime Minister Narendra Modi appealing for restoration of religious access to Mount Kobru for Meitei people and protection of indigenous rights in Manipur.
अखोई सही अनि हेलकवा से अखोई चलहन यादना अखोई लेरे अदुगा खुलाई पाइबा अदुम्बा कांगू खरना खुलाई मरुइना कुकी लालोगो सिंग असिना अखोई की रेंसम द थमकांदा इंडिया गवर्नमेंट ना मखोई की मथकते एक्शन तौदबना मरम ओरगा मखोई की मथकता मखोई ना तवम थोको लो दु सनहंदबना मरम ओरकांदा अखोई ngasi चलहन यादना लेइबसे मसे अखोई इनफ इज इनफ अखोई सुमाइना सुम थंबा यारोय अदु अखोई कबू कहनगदौनी अखोई थंगिंग चलहनगदौनी अखोई कुंदो लाइमि लाइ खोरमनगदौनी हाइरबा लाइफम सिंग असे यावदना मैतेगी अखोई असेंगबा मैतेगी अपुनबा सक्तम अमा लैबा यारोय हाइबा सिरेसदा अखोई नुंगाइतबा पेंदबा दो भारत सरकार दा हाइननबा मालेमगी मियाम दा हाइनबा अमदी हाइरिबा मफम सिंग असे कैदौनुंगदा मैतेगी सिंगा तना थानबा यारोय हाइबगी पाउजेल से ngasi separate emission taliba UT taliba mayam singa khanganabagi damakta haiba pot asidi chumnagi peace haiba nate lan tawsi haiba ga chamane aduna maitai na kaidong nungda haiba mafam ase akoi konglen oiba kobu yaudana maitai na kaidong nungda compromise tawroi haiba simasu haiba ga loinana akoi bu kobu salalu kobu kahalu aduga masigi posi kayumba ba sarkana मखोई तौबम थोको समना अमरनाथ यात्रा चलबा मतमदा तोंगान तोंगान बा सेक्टर एंड फोर्सेस सिंग थिंगना होलकबा बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट तौबा तारगसु मखोइना सिक्योरिटी पीरगा लेंगना चलहली चलंद्रा चलल कनाम थिंगबा लेतेको अदुमाइना मैतै सिंगना कौबु काबदसु कनामतना अपन पीरकबा मतमदा पीरिबा कांगबु सिंग अदो इंडियाई लोगी मायोक्ता लेबनी हायरगा सरकारना फबम थोक्तबना फबम थोकनी.
Kuki-Jo women gathered at Gangifai in Kangpokpi district to express concern over a recent government initiative allowing Meitei community members to move into Kuki-Jo dominated areas for pilgrimage. The protest was organized by the women's wing of the Kotu, who criticized the decision as one-sided and lacking prior consultation. They urged that such steps should follow peaceful negotiations between the two communities to avoid further tensions. The Kuki-Jo women stated that allowing Meitei women to cross into their areas without proper dialogue amounts to prejudice against the Kuki-Jo community. They warned against any further movement across the buffer zone until a meaningful discussion is held under the Ministry of Home Affairs. Yesterday, a tripartite meeting was held in New Delhi between representatives of the Meitei and Kuki communities chaired by officials from the Ministry of Home Affairs. However, no resolution was reached during the talks. The Manipur Naga Youth Organization has strongly condemned the violent assault allegedly carried out by Kuki armed volunteers, particularly those from the Wi-Fi Kuki group, on the villagers of Khonsakul yesterday. The organization claimed that another 300 to 400 Kuki volunteers launched a premeditated attack on Khonsakul residents, including the village chief and authority members, using daggers, iron rods and sticks. At least 10 to 15 people were reportedly injured, with the village chief and chairman of the village authority hospitalized with head injuries. MNYO alleged that the attackers dismantled a makeshift labor camp at the worksite and even brought an ambulance, indicating pre-planned violence. According to MNYO, similar incidents have occurred frequently in Konsakul, allegedly instigated by the Lailon Wi-Fi and other illegal settlers, which they say has heightened communal tensions between the Naga and Kuki communities. They further accuse the Kangpokpi district administration, allegedly dominated by Kukis, of failing to protect Naga interests and supporting illegal encroachments on Konsakul land. MNYO expressed concern over the presence of armed Kuki militants with automatic weapons in nearby areas like Karam Wi-Fi and accused them of using drones to survey Konsakul prior to the attack. They warned that such unchecked aggression could lead to renewed ethnic violence between Nagas and Kukis. The organization has urged the central government currently overseeing Manipur under President's rule to take immediate steps to disarm all militants and ensure peace, while holding Kuki groups accountable for their actions. The celebration of the 7th Foundation Day, DM University in Imphal resonated with calls from enhanced campus security and academic excellence. Addressing the gathering, newly appointed Vice Chancellor Professor Chan Babu Singh highlighted the imperative of fortifying the campus surroundings to ensure a tranquil academic environment, emphasizing the university's pivotal role in nurturing students for national and global competitiveness. Professor Chan Babu highlighted ongoing efforts to streamline academic resources. Noteworthy attendees included esteemed figures such as eminent filmmaker Aribam Shyam Sharma, alongside distinguished university officials Professor H. Dilip Singh, Professor M. Hare Krishna, Professor N. Raj Mohan Singh, and H. Gyan Prakash Singh. Assam Rifles, in collaboration with Hope Hall Defence Academy, Churachandpur, organized a career guidance program on commissioned service in the Indian Army and the Agniveer scheme at Rayburn College, Churachandpur District, Manipur. The objective of the program was to familiarize students with career opportunities in the Indian Army as commissioned officers, as well as to provide information on various entry schemes. The event witnessed the participation of 120 cadets and students from the 14th Manipur NCC Battalion, Rayburn College, and Don Bosco College, all from Churachandpur district. The program included the screening of motivational videos along with a detailed briefing on the Agniveer scheme for enrollment into the Indian Army. Furthermore, information kiosks were established to assist students with the registration process for the Agniveer scheme. The participants felt motivated to join the Indian Army and thanked Assam Rifles official for the initiative. In thrilling display of automotive prowess, Arunachal Pradesh scenic roads witness an extraordinary transformation as high-performance supercars replace conventional vehicles. The unprecedented initiative aimed at boosting tourism saw iconic brands like McLaren, Audi, R8, Ferrari, Aston Martin, Porsche, Nissan GTR, and Lamborghini navigating the rugged terrain towards the picturesque Pangsau Pass on the India-Myanmar border. This spectacle not only highlights the region's burgeoning infrastructure capable of hosting such elite vehicles, but also signals a bold stride in promoting Arunachal Pradesh as a premier destination for adventure enthusiasts and international travels alike. Before we end, the headlines once again. Massive protests erupt across Muslim-dominated areas of Manipur against the passage of the Waqf Amendment Bill 2025, amid fears of government encroachment on religious trust. Joint operation by Thawal District Police successfully neutralizes KCP-PWG insurgent camp in Hairong, recovers weapons, tactical gear, and dismantles militant infrastructure. Amasco and Lake Koiching village hosts cultural unity event amid goals to protect indigenous identity and resist threats to Manipur's demographic and cultural integrity. And DMCC stages massive demonstration at Jantar Mantar demanding restoration of religious assets to Mount Kobru and other sacred sites denied since May 2023. That's all we have in this bulletin. Keep watching IS News.